What is up, crypto fam? Let's get it. All right, guys. So I got a short live today. It will be an hour tops. No slowing down here. We're going to get these lives popping right away. So right away, we got an uptrend on Bitcoin. Now, I told you guys over and over and over again, and I've made this very clear in the live, that Bitcoin was going to hit the top and it reversed. All right. Hit that like button. Portrait. Landscape. Shadani, what is up? Katrina, what is up? Katarina. Mini Moog, what is up? White, what is up? Let's go. CJ DV in the house. Let's get it. So guys, we're still on the uptrend on Bitcoin in the market. Okay. Overall, we are still on an uptrend. And you can see right here that, well, if you look at your 15-minute time frame right here, we got some resistance, which is pretty much what we are hitting. So Bitcoin's hitting the 15-minute. This would be an ideal short right here. However, if you go the 1 hour time frame and you get more information, we could see that the short was actually right here. So I told you guys about a short, ran up to 82, actually hit the top here, and now it is reversing. Okay. So now Bitcoin is reversing and we're kind of hanging out. All right. Let's see what is happening here. Nothing too much, nothing crazy. Ideally, we're still on the breakout. Okay, so we got a breakout here on Bitcoin. We can see Bitcoin broke out. We're still in that trap of that breakout. And you can also see Jessica, what is up? How you doing? You can also see right here, guys, we have bearish dive and our daily is dropping. Now, a week ago, I shared this live and I said our daily is dropping. Okay. And of course, we have our daily dropping. So that is Bitcoin for you. You could trade Bitcoin in the lower time frames. Ideally, I probably wouldn't short until it gets back up to here. So we can see Bitcoin broke out of the little falling descending wedge. And then we can see Bitcoin is looking to ultimately pump up a 1.82%. This is where I'd be shorting it because I know it is in a downtrend, right? We have the little fake out right here, the little fake out pump. And now we have a downtrend in the shorter term. On the longer term, though, we have an uptrend. Okay, on the longer term, we are in an uptrend. All right. So that is Bitcoin for you guys. Nothing, too hot there. We are going to look at XRP. We are going to look at XRP, see if we can find a potential short. So again, the short was right here perfectly. Who shorted XRP when it broke? This happened perfect. It didn't drop to our target, but 146 down to 141 is enough percentage. That is definitely enough percentage. Little bit of a fake out. Now you don't really want to short XRP until it hits the top here around 145 again. If you look at the 4 hour, it is almost into the MACD. You can see a little reversal here. Once we get that reversal, you can see XRP is probably going to hit the top here at around 145. And once XRP hits 145, then you are rocking and rolling. So I would say XRP, my short, based on the downtrend right here, would be about 145.9. That looks like a really good trade because as long as we're following this downtrend on XRP, we are pretty much going to drop down to about 139. So if you're looking from where the short is down to here, that is a 1-to-3 ratio. Perfect pivot ratio, perfect rejection, easy money. IAG, what is up? Thank you for coming on the live, guys. Hit that like button. It's going to be an hour flat today as I have a jam-packed day tomorrow, and I need to be on the ball with getting all my stuff done, but we're going to get enough coins for you guys. All right, so XRP is looking good. Give me some coin calls of what projects, altcoins you guys want me to do, of what trades you guys are in. Yeah, let me know what time you guys are, or not what time. Let me know what altcoins you guys are in, and I'll go over a few altcoins. Algo and along, there we go. Let's check out Algorand. Let's look at Algo. Okay, so we're looking at a long, so Algo is in a downtrend, but Algo is in a downtrend. But if you actually look, well, actually, hold on. If you look at the daily, Algo is in an uptrend. So yes, Algo is in a bit of a downtrend in the shorter term, but Algo is actually in a support uptrend, which means that as long as we're on an uptrend on this, Algorand is a good long. However, this would be the top that Algo hit, and you have a parallel channel right here. Yeah, you know what? This isn't too bad for long, because potentially that long could take you all the way here, 12.4, and I'm pretty sure you got along around 11.5. So that's really good, although it is in a downtrend. So I would be looking at taking profit around 12.3, 12.4 in that area. Non-financial advice. If it breaks out, you're rocking and rolling. But here you can see Algo broke the trend, kind of following a little bit of a downtrend here until it breaks out. H bar. Let's take a look here at H bar. Haven't looked at H bar for a very, very long time. Looks like H bar dropped a lot. I would say H-bar is probably looking for a short at the top here. So I'm going to use my stochastic RSI. And I can see H-bar is very overbought. So this is playing a downtrend on H-bar. This is actually a good short. I might want to short H-bar. Possibly. So if I'm looking for a short on H-bar, I'm looking about 9.4. 9.4-ish, 9.3. If it breaks out, you get out of the short, but you can see it's very, very overbought. You can see the 30 minutes overbought, downtrend. Would have been a good long here, about 9.1, because it is playing out the channel perfectly. So really all you're looking to do on H-bar is play out the channel. If it drops, if it rejects, how many times? Short it, long it, short it, long it, right? Hit that like button, guys. Let's run it up. Shout out to all the new people. If you're not in the Telegram group, please join it. We have our own Telegram channel. Please join the Telegram. Okay, so H-bar could be a pretty good short. Yeah, I like Chili's. I like looking at Chili's. I like seeing what Chili's is doing. Not really doing much here. Yeah, so Chili's, I wouldn't be shorting it, that's for sure, because it is in an uptrend. Right, we have this big uptrend per se on Chili's, right? Macro, shorter, still macro, but shorter. Initially, you broke this right here, came all the way down to 3 cents. Now you are in a bit of an uptrend. Yeah, Chili's is looking okay, but pretty flat. I would say there's a possibility long if it comes back to the top at bottom here. But Chili's is not doing too bad. A lot of these coins are just so flat right now. We would definitely like some movement. Absolutely 100%. Dogecoin is actually trending #1 right now. Looked like the long was right here off of that channel, 10.7. I would say you're even good longing it all the way to about 12.3 from here. Yeah, Dogecoin is looking ready to rip, guys. Look at Dogecoin, completely oversold on the daily. I would get in a low leverage, higher money Dogecoin trade. Now, if it breaks the channel, you're kind of SOL, but Doge is looking very, very good on the daily. This is looking like this could fly all the way to about 13.9. This is what I was saying on Dogecoin. You're looking at about 13.9 on Doge. 13.9 to 14 cents on Dogecoin. Bullant, what is up? Nice seeing you on here, fam. So $100 to 1 mil challenge. I'm going to look for resistance right here, and I'm going to look for support right here. If I bounce off this line around 11 cents, I'll long Dogecoin on the challenge. Make sure you guys are joining the Telegram, guys. All right. Right here is Beast Limitless Trading. Okay. If you're not in the Telegram group, let me know, and I will paste the link in the Telegram group. This is our Beast Limitless Trading Telegram. Okay. I'll even post it right here for you guys not in the Telegram. It is the channel, and you're essentially wanting to get that content because you're going to know when I post lives, trade setups, if there are any. TON is the top loser right now. I like shorting TON, but would have to be back around this 230 mark. Or dogs as well, because TON is slowly starting to fizzle out here. This was a really good short on dogs. Liking TON a bit more. Oh yeah, this is a beautiful trade on TON. So ideally, this is a really good trade on TON, guys, because if TON could get back up to around 230, I would short it. We know TON is pretty much going to trickle down to the bottom of $1.37, so that is going to be a really good trade. But you are in a bit of a downtrend right now. You don't want to play this channel because it is pretty close to the bottom. But I do see TON dumping. I see TON dumping about 190-ish to about 190. What else do we got in the TON ecosystem? I think dogs and TON would be my top. I know Ondo was showing some positive momentum here, but I don't want to short Ondo because Ondo is in an uptrend, a really good uptrend here. So I may be looking to long Ondo right here. Ondo actually broke out too. Not too bad. I would be setting an alert on Ondo right here. Right here, 35 area. ADA short from 28.3. Cardano. I keep forgetting. Whatever, we're just honestly going to look at. ADA's been a weird one. ADA has been very, very quiet. Make sure you guys join the Telegram if you have not. All right. I'm going to definitely keep an eye on ADA Cardano for sure. Because we're very, very oversold in the 4-hour. And if anything, I'd be looking for a long on ADA because it has some really, really good bullish dive from right here to right here. So if anything, I'm probably longing ADA to the top here or even a lot higher. ADA's been on a rounded bottom breakout here. You can see it in the macro. So I think I would definitely be looking for a long on ADA once it comes. I'm not saying hop out of your short, but I'd probably be in a long. If anything, I'd be looking at a long. I'd be more a short around 27. But I would say that ADA's looking very, very good. Now, if it breaks this channel, you're looking at a long or a short. A short if it breaks here. That being said, it all depends on what Bitcoin's doing. But if you guys look at this Bitcoin chart, Bitcoin has bullish divergence, right? Boom, 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 boom. So Bitcoin has really, really good bullish dive at the moment. I do want to take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is kind of doing the same song and dance, but again, we have some bullish divergence in the crypto market from here to here. But I don't like how Ethereum is gliding against this downtrend. You could kind of see us rejecting. It is trying to break out. Respectively, it is rejecting, right? Yeah. Kite. Let's check out Kite. Oh, we've got a little pump coming up here on Kite, or happening on Kite. Give me a minute, guys. All right, sorry guys. Dog went crazy. Okay, so Kite actually would have been an insane long right here. That is a missed opportunity and a half. Kite is a missed opportunity and a half here because it was bouncing off of a higher low. It just is hard to remember every single crypto, right? But here would have been an insane long. And now Kite is probably going to pump up to 46 cents or 40 cents in that region. So, yeah, Kite is really, really good. You could even technically get on a scalp trade on Kite to about 25. Like realistically, there's nothing stopping Kite right now to about 25 cents. Well, there is a conversion line right here. And the conversion line is key resistance in this region. But other than that, guys, nothing is really stopping Kite. If Kite breaks past 25, Kite is going all the way to about 40 plus. I would even say, yeah, 40 to 45. It is just on a huge uptrend after this downtrend. So you had the downtrend right here at about 24, went all the way down to 13. And now you're looking at a pump to around 42-ish, 42 plus in that region. So that is a really, really good setup on Kite if you could catch it. Really, really good setup. Shout out to all the new people on the live. Thank you for joining. If you aren't a part of the Telegram channel, let me know, and I'll give you guys our Telegram channel in the comment section below. Probably the best trade we looked at if we can find a good entry. I also want to check out Mantle, MNT. Because I seen Mantle was trending here a bit. Okay, so Mantle could be interesting here. You bounced off of a higher low. This could hypothetically pump all the way up to about 90 cents in that region. Hypothetically, if you're looking at Mantle, you do have a little bit of a cup and handle here. Right? Not too bad at all. This actually could be a really, really good trade, guys, on Mantle. So ideally what I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for Mantle to break out. If Mantle breaks out of here, it's going to pump. If not, we're going to drop. But I'm seeing a really, really big pump coming on Mantle. If you miss Kite, a decent pump, right? If you miss Kite, I think Mantle is going to be your next coin that you want to check out. You're looking at about almost $1. Really, really good setup here happening on Mantle for sure, for sure. All right, what else do we got? We got Tron moving a bit. Athena, Tau is 297. Algo, top 1,000 here. XYO, Osmosis, not much happening. Well, Dusk could be a thing. Right? Let's see. Dusk isn't looking too bad from 12.4, but you would have wanted to get it down here. Dusk is looking okay. Bitcoin, though, is looking pretty tapped out. Joe, how are you doing, brother? Thank you guys for all coming on the live. Thank you for all the new fam subscribing, guys. Lots of big things coming. This could be a good, this is the total 3. So your overall altcoins, yeah, you're in an uptrend. Yeah, you know what? Altcoins look like they're about to rip. Bullish dive, and Bitcoin is dropping with some bullish dive too. So as bearish as everything looks right now, I wouldn't be going and longing, but I can see Bitcoin dropping down 76K possibly. What else do we got here? ZORA, bro, is dropping quite a bit. Number one loser at the moment. I'm waiting for this short for the $100 to $1 million challenge. If you guys aren't aware, of the 100 to $1 million challenge, go look at the first two videos that are up. The next video will be up shortly once I could actually get in a trade I like. And it looks like we might find this trade possibly. So ZORA, bro, is looking really good. If it could break the uptrend right here, I would say we got a real opportunity with ZORA, bro, to take it all the way back down. Basically, I'm looking at trends that are breaking. I know Bitcoin's dropping already. Like I said, I wouldn't long it, but looking for shorts as of right now. I would set an alert here, guys. If ZORA, bro, breaks I wouldn't long Bitcoin yet, non-financial advice. Yeah, I wouldn't even short ZORA, bro, yet, but I would say it's coming up for a short. For sure. All right, can I take a look at River? Yes. Hit that like button, guys. Smash that freaking like button. Let's run up this live. Remember, we're doing 1 hour tops, no more, as I got a lot of stuff I got to get done. Trying to cover as much coins as possible. And then, guys, we will be live tomorrow, Thursday at 9 p.m. as well. So, River. It's tough for me to say to long River. Because River's in a downtrend. So if I'm looking at longing River, it would probably be around 440. Or I'm looking at shorting at the top. Now, the caveat to that is River already broke the downtrend. So with River breaking the downtrend, it looks like River can possibly pump to all the way to about 1370 in that area, right? I'm liking River for a short in this area. I don't even know if I would trade River right now. River's kind of a no trade for me because there's too much swing momentum that River can do. like this, like this. There's just a lot. I would only trade river down here and up here. But if you're looking at the 15-minute, which a lot of people are, this would have been an okay long right here at about 664. Now you can see river's kind of, it's a tough one. Hitting resistance. I don't know. This would be typically a good short, but I can't 100% confirm. I wouldn't trade river. I wouldn't mess with it until it is either back down here or hitting about, you know, 13 bucks. What else is dropping quite a bit? PEPE. PEPE was a good coin. I like PEPE. I like trading PEPE. It was a really good coin when it was moving. Now PEPE isn't doing much of anything. I honestly think XRP is probably your best trade at the moment. So we broke that. The problem with XRP at the moment, though, is I need XRP to hit back about 145. 145, I'll trade it all day, and I'm going to ride it all the way back down to 139 for the 1K or $100 to $1 million challenge. Again, if you guys are just tuning in and you're new to the channel, I'll give you the Telegram. Here's the Telegram. Here's all that stuff. But yeah, watch out for XRP, guys, because XRP is looking very, very good. What else do we got here? We also got BCH was Bitcoin Cash. Ugh. Sorry, guys. Long day. Okay. Can I have a look at income? Income would probably be a better trade to look at, being that a lot of other stuff I looked at is slow other than Kite. Let's go universal income here. Bitmart or Bitmart. So income's not looking too bad. Income is really ranging. Income is flat. It has been flat for quite some time here. You're in a little bit of a pennant. You're in an uptrend. I wouldn't short it. I know you're a spot trade, but I definitely would not short this. You keep on riding it. I would say I can see income pumping up to 002 for sure. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Join the Telegram if you have not. It is our new main channel. Okay, let's see. One more coin before we jet off for the night. We looked at Kite. Let's look at Truth. Truth is ripping and Truth is pumping. Oh, Truth is going to be such a good trade and a short. Look at this. Beautiful uptrend. 3-point uptrend, guys, here on Truth. Some bearish divergence. Once we break this area right here on Truth, this is going to drop a lot. So you're looking at 0.1 on Truth. This will drop quite a bit. You've got some fairly big bearish dive. Looking really, really good. So I would say that Truth is, you're going to want to watch Truth because I don't see this coin holding up for a long time, and it'll be a pretty big drop. All right, guys, we're about an hour time right now. As I said at the beginning of the live, it is going to be an hour live today, and that is it. Got lots to do. Thank you very much for coming on the live. We'll be back tomorrow. The thesis and the consensus is don't trade unless you're really looking to get a super short scalp. I personally believe Bitcoin's a short, but it will probably come back up to 80K before the short is ready, because now the 4-hour has broken the 50. Okay. And with the 4-hour break in the 50, guys, it needs to touch the bottom before resetting and running back up. Right. Okay, everyone, thank you very much for coming on the live. We are an hour. I do got to get to bed because I have a really big day tomorrow, and I worked all day today. So make sure you guys join that Telegram channel. If you're not in it, let me know. This is where you want to be, in the Telegram channel. Hope you guys have a wonderful night, and we will be live 9 p.m. CST tomorrow. All right. Some good trades, guys. Go back and watch them, but I'm not finding anything crazy at the moment. There are a couple looks for sure. That would have been a nice short right here on BMX. So keep an eye on that one. Otherwise, we will see you tomorrow, guys, at 9 p.m. CST. I hope you guys have a wonderful night.